All right, so folks, right now in the studio, I have Hot Sauce the Barber.
Yeah.
Good morning, man.
Good morning, Jay.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing really good, man. I'm happy to have you here. We're getting ready for the Central Valley Barber Battle Event. Where are you located, Hot Sauce, as far as where people can get haircuts from you?
You know, I'm located right there in Fresno County.
Okay.
And I'm also right there in Carruthers.
Okay.
So just let me know and log into my DM and I can clean you up.
So tell me, man, what excites you about these barber battle events? Do you think this is something big for the barber community and cosmetology in general?
Oh, yeah, this is huge. I mean, we got people coming from Orange County, from San Francisco, LA, and all over different counties too as well.
Now, let me ask you a question. When you first started in the barbering industry, what year was that?
When I first started, I must have been probably a freshman back in high school cutting my own hair.
So a freshman cutting your own hair. I've always wondered that. How do you do that, man? Cut your own hair and it still turns out good?
Yeah.
I mean, that right there's got to show you the talent that you have, because if you can cut your own hair and still looks good, I mean, that's some good stuff. Now, do you still do it to this day?
Yeah, I still do it to this day.
Wow.
I do it all. I mean, from designs to giving myself to haircuts, everything.
Wow. All right. So really quick, because you're here with us, it's a special day. We're counting down the days to the Central Valley Barber Battle event on October the 8th. Go ahead and show them what you won at the King's Fair this past June. He's going to open up his belt, folks, because this right here is very special. This is what you get when you walk out champion. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, the championship belt. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. Bring it to center camera right here. Look at that. That is what you get when you win the Central Valley Barber Battle event. Man, are you going to put this up in the shop?
Yep. I'm going to hang this at the shop.
Look at this.
Make sure everybody gets a good look at it.
Look at that.
Let them know that I'm still going to be competing in the barber battles.
That is so awesome. Now, this Sunday you're competing.
Yeah.
What are the two categories that you're going to be competing in?
You can check me out for the creative cut and the taper.
Creative cut and the taper. Now, for the people that are listening or even watching on channel 32.3, let them know what those two categories are. So, like, what type of cuts are those?
Okay, the creative cut, you got to be creative, and that's pretty much like doing designs on the haircut. And the taper, it needs to be nice and sharp and clean, and it's tough out there. We got people, like I said, coming from different places, and it gets real competitive.
So would you say that the taper cut takes longer than a creative cut, or do you have with a creative cut, is it the type of cut where you can be, like I said, more creative, more outgoing with the cut? What are the two differences between the two?
The two differences about the two is what makes it more competitive, I think, is the timing. I mean, there's a time limit on both of them.
Okay.
You have to be able to finish it on time, and it still needs to be clean and sharp.
Is that different from when you actually cut your hair, cut a customer's hair? Like when you're in the battle and you're in a time limit, is there more pressure? Because when you're at the shop, I mean, you can just cut, however long. Or when you're at the shop, are you kind of following a time limit to make sure that you get more cuts?
Yeah. Time is money, so you got to make sure you're still getting the cut in, and you can't forget. You got to make sure they look good.
I've always wondered that, like, for example, because it is a business, obviously, barbering industry, but you got to make sure that you capitalize on as many cuts as you can, right?
Yeah, it's a must.
So when you have your let's say your scheduled customers, right, and they all start showing up, are you like, man, all right, I just spent 10 minutes on this guy, I'm going to do another 15 minutes here, and then when do you have time to have lunch or have a break, man?
Well, you kind of have to talk with your teams. Then that's pretty much everybody at the shop, and let them know, like, hey, you know what? Take your lunch. I'll take care of your people, or just switch off like that.
Now, tell me about barbering right here in Central California. Do a lot of the barbers get along, or is there like commotion? I mean, is there a lot of political drama? What's going on here locally, man?
I don't know much, but I think if there is a little commotion, it's usually just to get better. And
so it's competitive.
Good. Yes,
it's competitive.
It's really, really competitive. So that's usually what it is. Nothing big, nothing big and crazy.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, it's one of those things. Like, everybody wants to be the best.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And how do you show your customers that you're the best? Like, what do you do? Do you post on social media, or do you do like reviews, like on Yelp? What do you do to show people that you're the best?
Well, you got to do more than just one thing. You got to make sure you stay showing your talent on Instagram, Snapchat, and start competing too as well. Not just one time, but keep going. Even if Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
What's like the most popular cut that you give right now?
Right now, I think everybody's getting the burst just because of the football player, OJ.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
everybody's getting
when you
burst.
say burst, what is it? It's just like a big top at the top with fade on the sides, or
Yeah,
what?
yeah, it's like a big top, almost looking like a mohawk and
Oh,
a comb over,
okay.
like a taper right here on the side by the ear.
Okay. So a lot of people are that's like a very popular cut right
yeah,
now.
that's a very popular cut right now.
Is the comb over kind of like not as popular anymore? Because I feel like everybody was doing the comb over like a year ago.
Yeah, the comb over is still popular. I mean, the you got the now everybody's styling it too. You got the lay right. Everybody's using that product. You got also suavecito. So everybody's messing with the comb over still.
What are some of your favorite products to use?
My favorite products to use is lay right, and also Johnny B. I use the elements for when I shave.
Okay.
Yeah, I use different products for different things.
Like I feel like there's like beard gels out there now. Like people are like making sure their beards look real good.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta make sure you keep them clean, and then also to keep them still moist and nice and fresh.
So once again, let our listeners and viewers know how do they get in touch with Hot Sauce the Barber, who is now a Central Valley Barber Battle champion. Everybody.
You can DM me at 559-708-9423. You can book me for your next haircut, or you can check me out on Instagram at Hot Sauce the Barber.
Hot Sauce the Barber on Instagram. Is there a phone number they can reach you at as well?
Yeah, once again, it's 559-708-9423.
All right, and you can see him live this Sunday, folks. So this Sunday, see him live and see if he can win another one of these out of the Central Valley Barber Battle. Put that thing up, man. Put that thing up. Show it proud. I think it's upside down. Here we go. Let's do it this way. There we go.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Right here, folks. You got a champion right here in the house. Hot Sauce the Barber. He's going to be joining us this Sunday out at the Central Valley Barber Battle event at the Big Fresno Fair. You don't want to miss it. Tons of barbers competing for a chance to take this belt home. Who's it going to be this Sunday? Central Valley Barber Battle event. Thank you so much for joining, my man.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you for having me.
Hot Sauce the Barber. More eggs, bacon, and Joey on the way. Stay with us. Don't go anywhere.